Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another episode on the Humvee. It's coming along really nice, especially getting it running in our first real video on this thing. I couldn't be happier. It's awesome. Let's dig into the gauges a little bit more, maybe the shifter, see if we can mess with that, possibly do something with it. I don't know, but maybe the gauge is just unhooked. I don't even know. Let's get some of that dash apart and see what's going on in there, and then we need to fix that fuel leak. Well, there's something that's not hooked up right off the bat. Man, this is that moon sand stuff in here. I've been feeling this stuff everywhere. Yeah, this thing was definitely overseas. Oh, show. Oh, I know where that switch goes. This right here goes to this other light that we're missing. I can see that one going to the back of it, and it's all by itself, and it's number 40B, and I bet you this one 40C. So, okay, mystery solved. That pigtail right there goes to the light. So back here, fuel gauge is hooked up. It looks bad though. Oh my gosh. Okay, was hooked up. Let's see if we can fix that. Shove this thing back in here. All right. Let's give this thing a try. No way. It's fixed. That is awesome. Guess what? Half a tank. The mystery is solved. Dude. Guys, so there you go. Just know when you see this stuff on the auction, everything isn't always what it seems. Some stuff isn't just broke. Some stuff is definitely broke. But however, I'm getting lucky with this stuff. All right, I just put this on all the way over to turn the headlights on. And this is pretty cool. So let's just see what works and what doesn't work. Oh, that works. Blinker. See it flashing back there. Okay. All right. I see it flashing. Let's go check out the lights. Oh yeah. So we got power. Obviously no headlights. That's cool. No power on that light. Turn signal. Power. On the side marker there, we got power. Okay. All right, we got power on the, these aren't the brake lights. And no power on that, or actually probably just busted bulb. Blown bulb, and we got power on that side marker. So all the lights pretty much, except for this rear, for the running lights, and driver or passenger front. Passenger front, driver rear, do not work. All right, so here's the brake switch. Remember I said it was taken down, but when you move this, the brake light should come on. Matt, let's go check the brake lights. Oh yeah, so that's on, off. On, off.
Wait, this one's still on. So turn out.
That's just the running light.
Oh.
So that's the brake light. So they both work.
Yep.
That's a good thing. That means this, right here, this thing. So this little solenoid, I bought it for the other Humvee and it was $100. So I'm glad it works. Man, this is more awesome news on this Humvee. So the wiring harness seems to be in great condition. Brake lights are functioning, stuff like that, you know, lighting. And even though the turn signal didn't work, I mean, it's probably just blown bulb. Same with this back rear one on the running lights. So this is it's up on the up and up right now. Let's go ahead and put this dash back together where the gauges are. And did you guys hear when it did crank up, the motor kind of had like a whoa, it kind of rev up a little, kind of thinking it was going to die out then, and then it would rev up and then die out, but it never quit on us or anything like that. But let's go ahead and, since it does have a fuel leak from the fuel filter, I ordered a fuel filter. This one came off eBay from Military Parts or one of those sites, I can't remember really. Let's go ahead and pull that one out, see what it looks like, see how much corrosion's in it. As I started thinking too, it could be leaking from the water separator. I don't know, one of the two. Let's check it out. All right, so what you want to do to change the fuel filter, pop the electrical connection off right here. Just unplug it. And then there's 3 hoses. 2 on the back, this bigger one in the back right here, and then this one, and then the one down there. It's right, you can see it right there, with the silver tab on it. Then pop your 3 bolts off. 1, 2, 3. And then that will release the canister. And then finally, to get it out, you remove this rusted bolt right here. And then it just slides out. So let's get all that disconnected and see what we're working with. All right, there's the old seal. That looks really good. The top part of it here. Let's pull out the rest. There we have it. It is out, guys. Check this out. Let's see. This screen is what always gets nasty in these. Oh, wow. Look how clean that is. I thought this was going to be full of debris. Nice. Let's see what the filter looks like. Go ahead and swap this thing out. What's up, Jack? Look at Nola back there, too. Man, y'all are some worthless dogs. Let's see what this thing looks like for real. Man, dude, this is not bad at all. There's the filter. You can basically see it literally separates. So before we throw it back on there, I got to give it a small little coat of spray paint. This is just some silver wheel paint. It'll do great on this little thing. What do you think?
I think it looks brand new.
Let's let that dry, and then we'll come back and flip it and do the other side. So there it is, guys. Sitting here in the vise, just kind of drying still. Went ahead and give it a whole coat underneath side, in and out, all around. Looks brand new. All right, I just pulled this thing off the vise. It's good and dry. Let's go ahead and reinstall this thing. It looks fantastic. Easy. I did find new stainless bolt and a new nut to go on the actual bracket. All right, it's nice and tight. New bolt there, and let's go ahead and put the hoses back on, and we should be good to go. What's up, man? Have a seat. So, in order to get the fuel back into the fuel filter without, you can't just crank it up because there's nothing in there. There's air in the system now and all that. It's got to be primed, purged with air and all that stuff. So what you do, you unhook 54A, and let me show you where that is. So 54A is right here. I just unhooked that. Just look for this plug and it's right beside it. I had to use some sandpaper to get the numbers legible on it. So you unhook that so the motor will not crank. And then I just got the Sprite bottle right here, and I'm gonna bring it right here, unhook this valve, and drain out some junk out of there. Until diesel fluid starts coming out of there, then you can shut it off. All right, so I'm just gonna take this little plastic hose, put it down there. All right, so crank it over, don't go more than 10, 15 seconds. Turn it to wait.
It's on run.
It's in the middle, straight up and down. All right, go ahead. And go. And go. 10 seconds. That's all I need you for. Pretty good looking diesel in there. Should say so myself. All right, I just walked around the corner and woo, good and red. And I'm just looking over here, like trying to figure out where this is coming from, and bingo. I think this cooler, I'm gonna run it again. I think it's right here. It looks really corroded in this corner. If that's the case, we'll just buy another cooler. Let's go see, let's crank it up. Find out where it's coming from. Exactly. It's cranking up nice now. Fix one problem, you get another. There it goes. Drip, drip, drip. Actually, it's like peeing. Okay, I could see it absolutely pouring. I wish I could have the flashlight on this. These are the transmission cooler lines, and it's down. Looks to be right underneath this. This thing's done. So I'm going to pull that apart first before I see what's up with it. And now, there it is. There's a hose clamp way down in there. Check it out. See it? That one is the pain to get to. Not too bad, but I'll pop it off right now. I'm just gonna get it with a little socket. Okay. Man, these are some, man, they've used one, two, I mean, this is a whole bunch of straps connected together. I actually think I got a couple of these extra ones laying around that are way better than that crap. All right. So this one goes on this rubber boot. Let me just put all these back where they go so I'll remember where they go. And there you have it, guys. Oh my gosh. Get all that dirt down in there. I even vacuumed this out too. Shows you it didn't do much good. So what we're gonna do in here is either cut this out. See, this one's already trashed anyway. So all you stock people out there who are complaining about this other massive air filter is better than the small one, it's not, I promise you. So this right here is already chewed up and beat up. If I ever wanted to use this one to make it, put the stock one in there, I'll buy a new one of these anyway, because it is all cut up. All the way around here, this whole thing actually had a wall right here. So what they do, cut this out and give it some more airflow? I don't know. But we're gonna cut it out even more. We're gonna slice and dice this thing and make it actually suck some real good air. Just went ahead and labeled these two. That way I don't get confused way on down the road here. And there she is with no intake. So we're not gonna put this intake in, obviously, until we finish doing the modification to the actual box. Hey guys, it is the next day here, and I had the PVC part, little pipe thing, just arrived. Let's go ahead and put it on, that way when I crank this thing up, it doesn't, I don't get smoked out in here, because it's bad. It needs that part. Here it is. It went way up in price from what it used to be when I bought it from the other Humvees. And it goes right there. It was about $40. So one end goes on this hose right here. And this is actually part of it. Hold up. Golly. All right, so that piece right here is the bottom right there. So it literally just sits in there. I thought I had a hose clamp on it, and it does. It's in the back and really, really hard to get to. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and install this thing. There you go. There it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I know this video was slow with just the fuel filter change and some odd and end stuff with the fuel gauge and stuff like that. But in the next video coming up, we're gonna start stripping this thing down hardcore. I mean, let's make this thing naked. That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna jump on that next. So keep your post notifications on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.